So recently Waves, the audio plugin company, made a huge announcement and everybody was pissed, myself included. I made a prediction as to what was going to happen, and it actually came true. I got a letter from the CFO, I'm going to translate it for you. There's a lot in this video, you're not going to want to miss it. Chapter 1, how does Waves charge you for plugins? What they've been doing is, once you buy it, you have it, and every single year you have to update it, which is super obnoxious. When that came out, everybody was like, oh, I don't want to do this is stupid. But it was just obnoxious enough to where people just did it anyway, begrudgingly. Also, I did the same, and it was just didn't seem worth it at the time. But we just did it anyway, and it was not much. It was always just like a super random number. Like about a week ago, I updated my L2, and it was like 1748, I think, something like that. So I just did it. And the reason they do that is because they can, plain and simple. They have different versions of their plugins that come out, like version 12 next year, version 13 next year, version 14. And they're a little bit better, but really they do that to block you out so that you will have to pay. And they use that in the operating system of your computer to help block you out. So that's what they've done for a long time. Chapter 2, what happened on Sunday? On Sunday, they made a huge announcement saying that as of right now, you can no longer update your plugins at all. And in 4 days from right now, everybody is being forced into a subscription only. That's the only option you have. And people were so angry. Like, I went on Facebook and read the comments, and I couldn't believe it. It was just one after another, after another, after another, which is super, super upset. I mean, it's kind of a really rude thing to do to all your customers, you know? Let me explain. There are two different tiers. One is just the essentials, and the other one is the ultimate. And the essentials is 110 plugins for $150 per year each year, or $15 per month. You could do monthly or yearly. You save a little bit if you do yearly. The other option is the ultimate, which is $250 a month for 220 plugins, or $25 a month. I'm going to show you the list, and as I scroll through it, you're going to see that all the crappy ones are in the essential list, all the good ones are in the ultimate list, and literally every single person that uses Waves would have to purchase the ultimate list. Imagine that. They'd have to purchase the ultimate list to get back what they already had. And if you think about it, nobody's going to want 220 plugins on their computer to sit in there when they only use, I don't know, 5, 10, 15, 20 plugins. I can't imagine anyone really using more than that. Maybe you do. Maybe this is a perfect solution for you. And it might be. There are people out there that would be like, wow, this is great, I love this. But I have to assume that amount is going to be very, very small. I couldn't imagine this being a good idea for me. The main thing that got everybody so mad is that they didn't have an option. There was no, if you want, you can do this. We were all being forced quickly, and I grabbed a pitchfork and went on Facebook myself, and I was a little bit upset, and I wanted to show you the comments, but I don't want this to be a hate video against Waves, because I do like Waves. I do wish them the best. It's just crazy to me what's been happening. So my prediction was that they would reverse the subscription and give people the option. And that's exactly what happened. Let me read you this letter from the CFO. Dear Waves community, over the past few days, many of you have expressed concern about our decision to discontinue perpetual license and move to an exclusive plugin subscription model. I would like to start by apologizing for the frustration we have caused many of you, our loyal customers. We understand that our move was sudden and disruptive, and did not sufficiently take into consideration your needs, wishes, and preferences. We are genuinely sorry for the distress it has caused. After respectfully listening to your concerns, I want to share with you we are bringing back the perpetual license model side by side with the new subscriptions. You will again be able to get plugins and perpetual licenses just as before. If you think about it, really here are the options. You could force people into this, piss off your entire loyal fan base, and have everyone leave, and maybe newcomers will get into the subscription. But by the time that happens, you're already bankrupt. If everyone leaves right now, you're screwed. If you give people the option, that feels a lot less more like harassment. And, oh, I have an option. Let me think about it. You know what? That is a good idea. I am going to do it. And if you're forced into it, you're going to be like, nope, not worth it. I'm getting something else. I'm getting other plugins somewhere else. Me personally, I've been trying to cut back on the waves just because I love Universal Audio so much. I've been trying to make the switch, and it is a process, and I still do use some Waves plugins. I still want to be able to use them. The one thing that I'm a little bit fuzzy on the story about is I feel like on Sunday I read something that said for everyone that has Waves plugins right now, we're going to turn that into a 1 to 2 month free trial of the subscription, which is asinine. And that was kind of all I heard about it. So I think that was something that originally was going to take place and kind of went away, because now they're saying if you have Waves plugins, you can use them. And everybody has a 7-day free trial across the board. One of the funniest things to me is the new subscription comes with an AI search engine. It's like you type in what you want and it comes up with all the stuff. And they're just using the word AI to get your attention, which really it's not. It's basically just a search engine. That's all that it is. They're just using that buzzword to make you think that it is. I mean, because AI is a computer doing something for you, and this is just a search engine. That's all it is. So I think I covered all the news for you. Hopefully this was entertaining. I would love to hear your comments down below. If you use Waves, if you're going to get the new subscription or not, if you're going to just keep doing what you have been doing. That's what I'm going to do for as long as I can. Now, if I were in charge of Waves, I would give you the option for the subscription, and then maybe eventually, force everyone into it. I don't know. You have to know your place. You're not Pro Tools. I know they probably saw Pro Tools do it a few years ago and get away with it, but they're charging $200 for Pro Tools a year, and that's industry standard DAW. You're just a plugin company. You can't charge $250 a year and get away with it. I do wish Waves the best, and like I said, I just wanted to inform you of what's going on. So leave me a comment below. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.